Hi there. Thanks for visiting the art playlist on my channel. And today, sorry for the shakes there. Let's see if I can't steady it up. So today I want to talk about the painful process of my learning how to draw my first portrait. The person represented here, of course, is completely unrecognizable at this point. But I did put this grid in, and that did help. And then poor fellow, if he had seen this, he'd be rolling in his grave at this point, because I had a real hard time getting the features in the proper perspective that I needed. But I kept on trying. And it pretty much just got worse. But nope, I wasn't giving up. So I continued on, and yep, things didn't get any better. There was something missing that I needed to discover. Although I did feel that I was getting closer to what I wanted to get. But still, this grid pattern just wasn't cutting it. Like, really not cutting it. And then I increased the number of grid. And while the portrait still didn't represent the person who I wanted, it was getting better. So practice, practice, practice. And then I picked up a book by Bridgman. Let's see if I can't turn this, which discussed facial planes, general human proportions, distances, quadrants, and I thought that was pretty helpful. And then finally, after going through that book, things started to get more like what I wanted. This is a watercolor pencil with a very, very small amount of water, because it's just sketch paper. And obviously it buckled badly in the process, but it didn't matter. That was what I was actually trying to look for. And then finally, after doing some more work in the Bridgman book, I started to feel like maybe it was time for me to give it a try with watercolors. So I got out the watercolors, no grid, and when I was in art class, some people walked up behind me and said, "Hey, that's Winston Churchill." And that was the moment that I felt that I had done okay on my first portrait. And I don't do a lot of portraits because, quite frankly, they terrify me. But that was my experience on my first. Thanks for viewing this video. Have a great day.